Previously, on keeping up with the Kenya Kwanza government.
One term, Kasongo, Ruto must go, is not enough.
This is why President Ruto can't stand Edwin Sifuna's latest outburst.
If he's going to help us remove William Ruto, so be it. So be it.
Just hours after ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna swaggered on to live TV and delivered what can only be described as a political uppercut, declaring the much-hyped MOU between Raila Odinga and Ruto dead on arrival, and insisting Kenya's top priority is to see President Ruto out of office, the State House air grew noticeably heavier.
These people just say one term, they don't have any agenda. I want William Ruto to know that his removal from office is a national priority agenda. It is the only agenda because his government is totally opposed to everything that this constitution stands for. And I want these people to be bold. Don't be bullied. You don't have to, he wants to push you into a corner where you're discussing markets. Tell Albert Ojwang about markets and roads. In my ranking, removing Ruto is top. It's even higher than getting a second terminal at JKI or dualing Malaba to Mombasa.
And how?
President Ruto, keenly aware of the ripple effect such remarks create in a country already crackling with political unrest, was far from amused. The Ruto must go drumbeat that Sifuna has been pounding with evangelical zeal has clearly gotten under his skin.
I listened to another group of friends and Kenyans, brothers and sisters, who say Ruto must go. And for sure, just like those who were there before me, my time will come and I will go. Just like those who were there before me did. But respectfully, sirs, madams, let me ask you. So, what are your reasons for this Ruto must go? I'm sure it's not because of the spelling of his name. Maybe because you don't agree with the ideas, the policies, and the plan he has for our nation, which is okay. But please, would you kindly favor us with your counter plan, with your alternative plan? Because the more I listen, the more it is sloganeering. It's not about a plan, not about an alternative plan. And, hey, we cannot replace a plan you don't like with nothing. And I hear my brothers and sisters say, let Ruto go, then we will figure out. And we will tell you what is the alternative plan later. We cannot tell you now. To me, that sounds like the wash conmanship.
In fact, the president addressing his first public meeting since the ODM's firebrand's interview sought to downplay the growing rebellion, insisting the slogan won't rob him of his sleep.
If you seriously have a plan that does better on the economy than I have, that does better on health than I have, that does better on creating jobs than I have, that does better on education than I have, you should be bold enough to tell us. One term, Kasongo, Ruto must go, is not enough. And we are going to have a candid conversation. Nobody is going to corner us. Sorry, guys. you have to come up with a better plan. Sloganeering is not enough.
But make no mistake, Sifuna's words cut deep. President Ruto assured his camp, but behind the scenes, State House operatives know better.
That the problem with doing a formal MOU with UDA is that it didn't matter what the MOU said. The people from UDA, the government, William Ruto, is not interested in the details of the MOU.
You see, Edwin Sifuna's words weren't idle noise from a random ODM foot soldier. They came straight from Raila Odinga's general-in-chief. And that's why it bites deeper.
Is ODM headed in the right direction with the current arrangement and the current status?
Let's just say that there's a lot of confusion.
These aren't the rants of a fringe party foot soldier. Sifuna has been the voice keeping the handshake from becoming a hug, constantly reminding Kenyans of promises that in his view have already crumbled.
And that is why he gets upset when I remind him what the MOU said. You know, they wanted a document that they could then go and run a PR campaign around and say, oh, tumeungana, we are together. That is not what this document says.
For President Ruto, the most unsettling part is in Sifuna's words. It is Raila's silence. The president had hoped Raila would call off his fiery soldier, perhaps even muzzle him for good.
Na nimesikia Sifuna anaongea na nguvu. Wakati unaongea mambo yangu Sifuna, ujue mimi ndio mwanzilishi wa ODM. So naenda polepole kidogo. Yes. Sisi ndio tulianza hii kitu. Ama namna gani? Na unajua ukinisukuma sana nitaitisha mkutano ya founder members ya ODM. Sio? Unajua tukiitisha hiyo mkutano tunaweza kufanyia discipline sisi ambao tulianza chama. Sio? So twendeni mosmos.
But instead, Raila has been eerily silent, letting Sifuna run wild, barking and biting at the very government they co-founded.
I am telling you, personally as Sifuna, we want a government that will respect the rule of law, that will respect human rights and the dignity of the people of Kenya.
Does this government do that?
This government surely does not. This government is killing the people. This government does not listen to the people. This is the worst possible government. If you go back to the spirit of the Constitution in 2010, this is the worst possible government we would have envisaged. It's the direct opposite of what we wanted.
When Mr. Sifuna speaks, he's speaking on behalf of the party. But then, Mr. Sifuna, saa ingine hapana kuwa chungu sana.
It's enough to make you wonder, if the dog's owner doesn't stop his beast from biting your heels, is he secretly enjoying the show? What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in our comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.